Good evening, I'm Lee Zurich.
And I'm Lauren McCoy. An alleged victim of former priest Lawrence Hecker speaks to Fox 8 for the first time since the 92-year-old was indicted.
Ashland Brothers spoke to the man who says Hecker sexually abused him more than 50 years ago.
Aaron Hebert was a 13-year-old athlete back in 1968 at St. Joseph's in Gretna. In a lawsuit, Hebert says during his time at the school, Lawrence Hecker took him and other boys and told them he wanted to, quote, show them what it was like to get a hernia exam.
He proceeded to tell us to drop our pants, drop our underwear, and he decided to get on his knees and grope our genitals. The picture that I have in my mind, that always stays in my mind, is Father Hecker on his knees looking up at me while he's fondling my genitals.
Hebert grew up in the Catholic Church. His religious roots run deep. When Hecker first came to town, Hebert says Hecker was the younger, more modern priest. He says Hecker even came to his home for dinner.
It was like a breath of fresh air in a way.
Decades later, Hebert says one of his friends called and asked him to be a witness in a criminal case against Hecker and the Archdiocese. Hebert says he agreed, and he wishes he had come forward earlier.
The guilt that I've been carrying from that moment on is that I didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell a soul. I didn't tell my parents. I didn't tell the teacher. And not having told anybody, I just felt that what happened, and knowing what happened, what Hecker did, I probably could have saved a bunch of children if I only would have said something. And I didn't.
In a recent indictment, Hecker is accused of aggravated rape, aggravated kidnapping, aggravated crimes against nature, and theft. He pleaded not guilty last week. It's unclear if any of the charges are related to Hebert's allegations. Hebert says he's spoken to New Orleans Archbishop Gregory Amond about what he says happened to him.
Had his condolences, but I felt at the time that the condolences weren't real enough. It seemed to me like he was reading a script that his attorneys told him to read.
The Archdiocese of New Orleans says Hecker was removed from the ministry 6 years ago before Amond became the archbishop. In a statement, the Archdiocese goes on to say since 2002, it has reported allegations against Hecker to law enforcement multiple times. Recently, Archbishop Amond sent out this letter notifying parishioners of the Archdiocese's plans to lean more heavily on area churches, schools, and ministries to help shoulder the cost of its bankruptcy proceedings brought on by clergy abuse claims.
No. The parishioners had nothing to do with this. It's the Archdiocese. It's the archbishops.
Aaron, did you lose your faith in God, or did you lose your faith in the institution?
You know, I have that faith that God is my Savior, Jesus is my Savior, but I don't need an institution to tell me that. I lost all faith in the Catholic faith, believe it or not.
Hebert spends much of his time these days building military vehicle models. To Hebert, it's therapeutic and something he can control. He's also sharing his story because he says he doesn't want to be a John Doe anymore.
I am Aaron Hebert. I'm a victim. I'm a survivor. Now I'm an advocate for all victims and survivors of clergy abuse.
Again, Hecker pleaded not guilty to the charges recently brought against him. In 2018, Archbishop Amond included Lawrence Hecker on a list of clergy removed from ministry for allegations of abuse of a minor. Hecker's attorney, Bobby Hortzberg, tells me he doesn't have much to add other than what he's already previously said to us. He says the allegations date back more than 40 years ago, involve one alleged victim, and Hecker is presumed innocent until proven guilty. Back to you.